so tired, my mind is on the blink. I wonder, should I get up and fix myself a drink? No, no, no. I'm so tired, I don't know what to do. I'm so tired, my mind is set on you. I wonder, should I call you, but I know what you would do. You'd say, I'm putting you on, but it's a no joke. It's doing me harm, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I give you everything I got for a little piece of mind. I'm so tired, I'm feeling so upset. Although I'm so tired, I'll have another cigarette and curse Sir Walter Raleigh. He was such a stupid git. You'd say, I'm putting you on, but it's a no joke. It's doing me harm, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I give you everything I got for a little piece of mind. Oh, I give you everything I got for a little piece of mind. Yeah, I give you everything I got for a little piece of mind. Suddenly I am on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so free. Flying away on a wing in a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, it hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so free, flying away on a wing in a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. This is too good to be true. Look at me, falling for you. Believe it or not, believe it or not, believe it or not, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free, flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. I never thought I could feel so free, flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Believe it or not, it's just me. I know now that you can't trust a daisy. They blab every chance they get. I know now it's impossible to rain a violet. I know now that the price of a thought is a penny. I know now why the kids never sold very many, if any. I know now that you can bounce a snowball. You can, but not very high. Just think of it, gee, how great it would be if I could go back somehow and have my life to live over, knowing what I know now. I know now that you can't ring a bluebell, well, not loud enough to hear. I know now that a weeping willow never sheds a tear. I know now that you can't trade a bike for a brother. I know now that you can't ever win with your mother or father further. I know now that you can't pack your troubles in any kit bag that's made. Just think of it, gee, how great it would be if I could go back somehow and have my life to live over, knowing what I know, knowing what I know, knowing what I know now. I know now that you can't lace a shoe fly, you can't live on bubble gum. I know now that I'll never learn to spell chrysanthemum. I know now that you can't buy a bike for $1. I know now that you can't fit a flea for a collar. I know now that you can't milk a shoe fly. You can, but it takes no how. Just think of it, gee, how great it would be if I could go back somehow and have my life to live over, knowing what I know, knowing what I know, knowing what I know now.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. This is very exciting. Thank you. Thank you. I am 30.
Thanks for turning 30.
Thank you all for coming and celebrating with me. That's very, very nice. And let's just keep on going. My mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. To leave the things they say of you, you really do believe this talk of God is true, and all the good you've done will soon get swept away. You got to matter more than the things you say. Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All that I ask is that you listen to me and remember I've been your right-hand man all along. You have set them all on fire. They think they found the new Messiah, and they'll hurt you when they find they're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, man, we call you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. But every word you say today gets twisted around some other way. And they'll hurt you if they think you've lied. Nazareth, your famous son, should have stayed a great unknown like his father carving wood. He'd have made good. Table, chair, and oaken chest would have suited Jesus best. He'd have caused nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? Oh, we are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are? And your conquerors object to another noisy sect, and they'll crush us if we go too far. If we go too far,
was beautiful, but now it's sour. It was all gone sour. Listen, Jesus, to this warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. Listen, Jesus, to this warning I give. Oh, I just want us to live. Gone sour. The beginning of this year was really rough. I came back from Christmas break and I was like all ready to like work and do things, and like nothing happened. And it was very odd. And then like I lost my agent, and then my brother went off to Iraq, and it was like, what the hell is going on? Other things happened too. Just like everything was like, it was bizarre. Anyway, so I called Brian O'Neill. And Brian O'Neill wrote this book called Acting as a Business. He couldn't bring my brother back from Iraq, but he's coming back soon. And he called me this morning, which was really cool, yeah. And I didn't pick up, actually. It was really early in the morning. I was like, who's calling me? And I was trying to get my glasses so I could check, so I could see like if it was somebody I actually wanted to talk to that early. And I didn't get them in time, and then it stopped, and then I looked at the number, and it was like some crazy number like that you don't have right here. And I was like, oh no, but that could have been Jeffrey, and then I called, there was a message from him. I was like, call back, but he didn't. Anyway, so Brian wrote a book called Acting as a Business, and my dad gave it to me when I was in college, and I read it. It was very helpful. And then he had his picture on the back of the book, so I happened to run into him on the street. Some people have heard this story before, but I happened to just run him down the street, and then, oh my God, he wrote the book that helped me. Anyway, so I called him when at the beginning of this year when I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I said, you need to focus on me, let me know, what can I do? People are telling me, Eric, you can't do anything, you just have to wait. I was like, no, I can't just wait. So I went to him. And he helped me, and things are going better now. So thank you, Brian O'Neill. So this song is for him. Every state has something its Rotary Club can boast of. Some product that the state produces the most of. Rhode Island is little, but oh my, it has a product anyone would buy. Copper comes from Arizona, peaches come from Georgia, and lobsters come from Maine. The wheat fields are the sweet fields of Nebraska, and Kansas gets bonanzas from the grain. Old whiskey comes from old Kentucky. Ain't the country lucky? New Jersey gives us glue. And you come from Rhode Island, and little old Rhode Island is famous for you. Cotton comes from Louisiana, gophers from Montana, and spuds from Idaho. You guys like it when I mess up, right? They plow lands in the cowlands of Missouri, where most of beef meant for roast of beef seems to grow. I can just do that all night. Grand Canyons come from Colorado. Gold comes from Nevada. Divorce is also due. And you come from Rhode Island. Don't let them ride Rhode Island. It's famous for you. Pencils come from Pennsylvania. vests from West Virginia, and tents from Tennessee. They know mink where they grow mink in Wyoming. A camp chair in New Hampshire, that's for me. And minnows come from Minnesota. Coats come from Dakota. But why should you be blue? For you come from Rhode Island. We'll sing about Rhode Island and dance it. You enhance it more than Providence, Newport, Narragansett. Rhode Island's famous for you. Anybody else here from Rhode Island? That song's just for Brian. Okay, so my accompanist, my brilliant pianist, is Tracy Stark. And I'm going to ask her to sing with me throughout the night a bit, so we got to warm her up. So I'm twisting her arm to do this number with me. And, well, take it away, Tracy. This is yours. Go. All right. When you feel sad or under a curse, your life is bad, your prospects are worse. Your wife is sighing, crying, and your olive tree is dying. Temples are graying and teeth are decaying and creditors weighing your purse. Your mood and your rope are both a deep blue. You bet that Joe had nothing on you. Don't forget that when you go to heaven, you'll be blessed. Yes, it's all for the best. Some men are born to live at ease, doing what they please, richer than the bees are in honey. Never growing old, never feeling cold, pulling pots of gold from thin air. The best in every town, best at shaking down, best at making mountains of money. They can't take it with them, but what do they care? They get the center of the meat, cushions on the seat, houses on the street where it's sunny. Summers at the sea, winters warm free, all of this and we get the rest. But who is the land for, the sun and the sand for? You guessed, it's all for the best. Some men are born to live at ease, doing what they please, and the bees are in honey. Never growing old, never feeling cold, pots of gold from thin air. The best in every town, best at shaking down, best at making mountains of money. They can't take it with them, but what do they care? They get the center of the meat, cushions on the seat, houses on the streets where it's sunny. Summers at the sea, winters warm free, all of us we get the rest. But who is the land for, the sun and the sand for? You guess, it's all for the...
You must never be distressed.
Yes, it's all for the...
All your wrongs will be redressed.
Yes, it's all for the... Someone's got to be oppressed. Yes, it's all for the best. Tracy Stark. And the guy who wrote that song's here too, Stephen Schwartz. Thank you. That was really nerve-wracking. I didn't want to mess that one up. Some would have laughed, but some wouldn't have. Yeah. So, now here's a song. Now I need you all to warm up your voices and sing with me. And this is a song that some of you definitely know. And so feel free to join right in on the chorus. And Some of you don't, so you listen to the first chorus, then you'll get it as it goes on. But the truth of the matter is, deep down, everyone knows this song. When emerging from the darkness, when ascending from the deep, when at last your soul awakens from its world-weary sleep, how you celebrate serenity in this place you've never been, and you gaze in endless wonder at this magic place you're in. Where are you when you've lost your doubts and fears? Where are you when your sorrow disappears? You're in denial, complete denial. When you turn pathetic circumstance to glory, you're in denial, yes, deep denial. When your life's a wreck but you feel hunky-dory. When you're singing karaoke and imagine you're a star. When you're just an alcoholic but you swear it's Epstein Barr. When you say that Michael Bolton's voice is how an angel sounds. When you dress yourself in spandex and you weigh 300 pounds. Where are you when your life's a horror show? Where are you when you think that we don't know? You're in denial, complete denial. Like when Andy Rooney thinks he's being witty. You're in denial, yes, deep denial. Like when Linda Tripp says, hey, I'm kinda pretty. If you've had hair transplants, don't think that we are fooled, because it looks as if you planted peas. Or if you've had a facelift, your eyes so tightly pulled, do you really think you're turning Japanese? If you move to a bigger trailer, do you think you're well-to-do? Think that married man you date will leave his wife for you? You dine on fat-free ice cream and expect that you'll lose weight. If your son likes Barbra Streisand, do you really think he's straight? Where are you when there isn't any strife? Where are you when you've learned to love your life? Sing it! You're in denial. There's a world out there and you refuse to view it. You're in denial, complete denial. You probably think that OJ didn't do it. You're in denial, complete denial. When you turn pathetic circumstance to glory, you're in denial, in high denial. When your life's a wreck but you feel hunky-dory. The guy who wrote that song's in the audience too, I believe. Did I hear Rick Crom?
Yes!
Yes, Rick Crom. Come on, Rick Crom. Music and lyrics. And I was nervous during that one too. So let's not stop that. I'm in a show now that's running now. It's sold out, so you can't come. You haven't already, but if you're in it, you can come. And it is called Martha and Me, a musical. The book is by Sonny Turner, who's in the audience too. The score is by Rob O'Keefe. Is that him? Yes. Adam's gone. The director is Adam Levy. Here's our assistant director, Sarah Bismuth. And other cast member, Kimberly Mahon, who plays my sister, and Bobby Owens. Thank you for coming. Rylan. I play in the show. This is about a woman named Betsy Parsey, who is obsessed with Martha Stewart on Thanksgiving. And she's totally obsessed, but the show takes place next Thanksgiving. And I play the boy next door who's in love with her son. And my 14-year-old sister, played by Kimberly Mahon, is not having that. And so I sing this song to her. I may not be so normal in your eyes, but I need happiness too, Jenny. Can't we compromise? I love a boy, he doesn't seem to know it. He probably won't show it, but I ain't gonna hide it, Jenny. I love a boy, he's sweet and kind and honest. I know, Jen, what I promised, but I ain't gonna hide. Love isn't perfect, Jenny. Love isn't nice and planned. So you can't deal, I can't change how I feel. I hope you understand that love isn't simple, Jenny. It's messy, it has strings. But Jen, when you hear that song a calling, just give in and start your falling. 'Cause honey, it just sings. And I love a boy, a warm and wonderful guy. If I could, sis, believe me, I'd lie. But I just can't do that, Jenny. And it may take me a while, he may be in denial, but someday soon you'll see that I love a boy, I simply love a boy. Maybe that's as normal as can be. I love a boy, I simply love a boy. Maybe that's as normal. Maybe that is normal. Maybe that's as normal as can be. But also, the woman who arranged that song just for me, Karen Cole, is also here. She's the musical director of our show. Thank you, Karen. Oh, I know what that music means. Before Martha and Me. By the way, if you want to see Martha and Me, it is sold out tomorrow night, but there's a show at, what is it, 6:15? So you could come, maybe you'll get it. So before that, last month, I did a show called Insomnia by Charles Bloom. Words, music, lyrics, book, everything by Charles Bloom. And it's about a gay man, a gay screenwriter who can't sleep, and the thoughts that keep him up at night. And one of these thoughts is he's thinking about having a kid, a child, with his lesbian best friend. And I played that unborn child. And I sang this song to them. Potential mom, potential dad, before you go ahead, if we just had communication, perhaps we all will get along. You'll save on therapy. My name is Nick. Hi, my needs are few. Regarding what they are, if you both knew before creation, You won't say, where did we go wrong? But if all that you both can do is fight and yell, I'd much rather stay an undivided cell. I just want a normal child rearing, no dad and mom who's domineering. I'd rather build a model plane than watch both of you be insane. Let's play in a park, go see a movie. Tell me what people meant by groovy. I know the world has prejudice, but just remember this: I do not care if you're a fairy or as fruity as a berry. Being gay is such a way cool way to be. Go and watch the Style Channel. Go wear Birkenstocks and flannel. Like whatever thing you like to like. Just love me. I know that you think there is a way to see if I'm gonna turn out gay too. Why put yourself through all that strife? Just chill and try to get a life. And if you can get one without fighting, I'll help Dad put in track lighting. Let's be a family, just relax and hang your painless tax.
I do not like you saying fairy.
Fairy, 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 fairy. I am very open-minded for a spawn. Family life can be so corny, and let's face it, you get horny. But no matter how you two get off, we'll get on.
May I say, it's weird conversing with your DNA. I wanna know why you are here and how. Tell me now.
I don't know how I got here, but I really came to help Dad get shut eye. I don't care, do you capiche? If you like musicals or quiche, and if you have to marry Liza, she's free. Just be good to one another. You might start a battle. Could I have a little brother? Work it out. But Mom and Daddy, we might be a TV series. If you're queer, I'll have no queries. Just love me. That song was written by Charles Bloom, and there's a who is here too. And why did we start that song? There was something else I was going to tell you guys, and now I can't think about it. Like right at the beginning, I was like, oh, I should tell them that too.
Another show.
Another
show?
No. But there is another show. Yeah. Anyway, on with the show. And there was a song. Wow, man, what was it? Anyway. Go on.
Idiot.
What?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
lost your brain cell.
That's funny. So in this, is my mic working okay?
It's going to.
Oh boy. In Insomnia, there was another song that I did sing, but I wanted to, so I'm gonna sing it. And it's called In Here. Well, I wasn't gonna say the title. We'd gone over this, and then anyway, it doesn't matter. Now I told you. We debated this, and just like now it's out. And I'd asked Mr. Bloom to play this for me, and so come on up. Where are you? Come over here. Not by now, I told you where. Yay! All right, let's do this. You got a haircut today. Cool work recently.
I did, yeah. So many songwriters in the audience. I just saw Vincent Humans.
How did he look?
Scott is doing a midnight show in the
There's a place, I've seen it, always have, surprise. I remember too when I held the view, I did not have to use my eyes. There's a place, I mean it, could it be I'm on my life is more than a time beset by a nightly fear or a demon's threat. And the love and sleep that I cannot get is there, like a power, but not from heaven, then from where? In here, inside, where once for fun I used to run and hide, now holds for me a world of wonder, the kind I've never seen, the kind I hardly know. But early in the morning light, it's not too late to go in here. Instead of all I do to be whom they have said, I'll make my own world of wonder, where nothing stays the heart and forward goes the mind. What lies out there cannot compare to what I plan to find in here. Oh, to imagine what goes on, just think what I might come upon. Who knows, I'll be one who can say I just sleep all night and not just through the day. But sleep isn't all I want anyway. Like a new idea, now I understand. I am more in touch with a foreign land. And in here at last, insomnia may soon be in the past. But is it gone for good? I wonder. The worry and the fear, the praise that's hard to win, the choice that isn't clear, the dream that's never been, they all may disappear if only I'd begin. Country dance was being held in a garden. I felt a bump and heard an "oh, beg your pardon." Suddenly I saw polka dots and moonbeams all around the bug-nosed dream. The music started and was I the perplexed one? I held my breath and said, may I have the next one? In my frightened arms, polka dots and moonbeams all around the pug-nosed dreams. There were questions in the eyes of other dancers as we floated over the floor. There were questions, but my heart knew all the answers, and perhaps a few things more. Now in a cottage built of lilacs and laughter, I know the meaning of the words ever after, and I'll always see polka dots and moonbeams when I kiss the pug-nosed dream. Other dancers as we floated over the floor. There were questions, but my heart knew all the answers, and perhaps a few things more. Now in a cottage built of lilacs and laughter, I know the meaning of the words ever after, and I'll always see polka dots and moonbeams when I kiss the pug-nosed dream. I'll always see polka dots and moonbeams when I kiss the pug-nosed dream. Somebody wake me up, somebody talk me down, somebody help me. Help! I'm crashing in the clouds, I'm falling from the moon. Somebody help me! Help! I'm going crazy, you're driving me mad, and you're loving me insane. You're loving me insane. You're underneath my feet, you know where I will go before I get there. You track my every move, you're messing with my groove more than I can bear. I'm going crazy, you're driving me mad, you're loving me insane. You're loving me insane. I'm going crazy, you're driving me mad, you're loving me insane. Insane. There's a new musical coming up on Broadway based on the movie Mask. There is. And it's the book's by the screenwriter, Anna Hamilton Phelan, and the score is by Barry Mann and Cynthia Wilde, who I don't think are here. Are you? Legendary composers who wrote, what did they write? Make Your Own Kind of Music, Somewhere Out There, That Love and Feelin'. They wrote that, is what they wrote. Yes. And the score is great. I've heard it. It's fantastic. And I asked them for permission to sing one of the songs from the show here, and they said yes. And this song's called The Planet Volkturn, which is in reference to during the show. The show's about, it's based on the Cher and Eric Stoltz movie, this kid with this figured head. And he's raised by bikers and his druggy mom. And whenever people are staring at him, kind of the ongoing joke or comeback line is, "What? Have you ever seen anybody from the planet Volkturn before?" And, and without saying anything more about the show, the character, the story, I'm going to sing this song to you. This is The Planet Volkturn. don't understand your ways, though I've lived here so long, 'cause I come from the planet Volturn, where love is never wrong. The things you do and say have all been said and done, but I come from the planet Volturn, and I'm my mother's son. Yes, I'm my mother's son. So I can tell you this, and I promise you it's so. The heart is very strong, much stronger than you know. If you ask it who or why, it will not hear your voice. It only gives itself away when it has no choice. Now please, don't pity me, and I won't pity you, 'cause I come from the planet Volturn, and I'm glad that I do. I'm so glad that I do. So that's the show. Thanks for coming.
Very good.
Thank you, Tracy Stark. And everybody who wrote the songs. And my tech director, Sean Moninger. And the wait staff, Lori and Brandy. And Sidney Meyer and Don't Tell Mama. And who am I forgetting? You. Thanks for coming.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How about a happy
Don't
birthday?
be the leaf if you can be the tree. Don't be a raindrop if you can be the sea. 'Cause the leaf may fall, but the tree remains. It may never rain at all, but the sea remains. Better to be the tree and the sea. See, don't be the cloud if you can be the sky. Don't be a feather, be a bird and fly. Clouds roll by, but the sky rolls on, and a bird can fly with a feather gone. Be the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be. Don't be the sail if you can be the boat. Don't be the lining if you can be the coat. Though you lose its sail, a boat will float, and a coat without a lining is still a coat. Better to be the boat and the coat. Quote, don't be the stick if you can be the drum. Don't be the sugar, be the plum. By gum, you can break a stick, but the drum will beat. Without a sugar coat, plums are good to eat. Better to be the drum and the plum and the coat and the boat and the bird and the sky and the tree and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be. Don't be the moo if you can be the cow. Don't be the furrow if you can be the plow. 'Cause you can't get milk from a moo, no way. The furrow's in the rough and the plow's okay. Better to be the cow and the plow. Now, don't be the sting if you can be the bee. Don't be a 2 if you can be a 3. 'Cause a sting can't make you a honey bun. Take 2 from 3 and you still got 1. Better to be the 3 and the bee and the cow and the plow and the drum and the plum and the cocoa bird sky tree and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be. Don't be the string if you can be the kite. Don't be the darkness if you can be the light. Though you lose its strength, you can fly a kite. But would anybody here fly a kite at night? Better to be the kite and the light. Right, don't be the tail if you can be the dog. Don't be the bump if you can be the log. You wag its tail, but it can't wag ye, and a bump without a log isn't much to be. Better to be the dog and the log and the kite and the light and the 3 and the bee and the cow and the wow and the drum, the plum, the coal, the bone, the burn, the sky, and the tree, and the deep blue sea. Don't be anything less than everything you can be. Yes. Aaron Millegan.
Wow, who did that? That's nice, thanks. If you guys could hear how amazing you all just sound, that was like an incredible, like, Mormon Tabernacle choir performance of Happy Birthday. That was really amazing. Thank you. So yeah, I got another song planned, so let's do that. I gotta put this down. Not long enough. Does a tear of hesitation fall on everything you touch? Well, it all might be a lesson for the hasty heart to know. Maybe leaving's not the only way to go. Maybe lay and let your feelings grow accustomed to the dark. And by morning's light just might solve the problems of your heart. Well, it all might be a lesson for the hasty heart to know. Maybe leaving's not the only way to go. People reach new understandings all the time. They take a second look, maybe change their mind. People reach new understandings every day. Tell me not to reach, and I'll go away. Did the morning come too early? Was the night not long enough? And does a tear of hesitation fall on everything you touch? Well, it all might be a lesson for the hasty heart to know. Maybe leaving's not the only way to go. And a heart without a home is such a lonesome road to hoe. Maybe leaving's not the only way to go. Eric Millegan. The bar. All right, I'll see you at the bar. We'll have cake.
Yeah.
Bye.